Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right. So, sorry I took off yesterday. Needed a little bit of a rest, but back tonight. I'm all ready to go. Before we start, I do want to give a shout out to Sublime Stars, my buddies in the Galaxy Mall in Guttenberg. They had their first ever recital, and they had their yearbook, and I got to write the stories for the yearbook. So there we go there. I wrote that story. That's Alexis. She's the owner. So she's my buddy there, and I also wrote this article too. So
nice.
And they even gave me a shout out in the magazine. This is their dancers that they got there. Okay. And they gave me a shout out right here. So how cool is that?
Hey.
Nice, right?
Nice.
So I'm very grateful to them. Congratulations, Alexis and Elena, on one beautiful year. You got through your first recital, and now we're on to year 2. So good luck with that. So, and thank you very much for putting me in your wonderful yearbook. All right. And also, if you want to sign up for the Blind Stars, if you're in the New Jersey area, tell them Joe sent you. They'll take care of you. All right. Little plug. Now, let's talk about Godzilla. Godzilla. Nice change of pace there. What's going on with Godzilla?
So, today, we got probably some of the best marketing that I've seen for Godzilla 2 already. I was not expecting to see this stuff this early, but let's just get right into it. So, as you know, to lead up to the Kong Skull Island home video and Blu-ray release, Legendary has been doing the Monarch timeline.
Okay.
And today they put in a video out every Wednesday showing a little bit of the timeline each Wednesday, and I believe today was the final one because it comes out next week on DVD. I believe DVD and Blu-ray.
Right.
Today we got probably the best parts of this timeline that confirms a lot of things that people have been saying. So the first one I want to talk about, I've got the timeline right here. The first one I want to talk about takes place in 2005, the first event.
Okay.
And it basically, this is big because I think we now know who Charles Dance's character is. So it says here, mysterious mercenary, and I'm going to paraphrase here because the picture I have is cut off. But basically, it talks about an MI6 agent named Jonah Allen, who him and his team break into a Muto containment facility, and I'm assuming they try to expose what Monarch is doing at this site. But he's captured and he's put into a Pakistani prison for several years.
Whoa.
Now, the name Jonah, we've heard this before in some leaks, is now confirmed. There is a Jonah character. And apparently, he also uses mercenaries. They say so in this part of the timeline. That confirms what we saw on IMDb about Jonah's mercenaries.
Okay.
So apparently, this Jonah character may be Charles Dance because they said he's an MI6 agent.
Oh, okay.
And they said he's potentially trying to expose what Monarch is doing.
Sweet.
So that right there, I was like, wow. At first, I was like, that's the big thing we're going to get today. Is that, but I was wrong. There are so many other things that's small compared to what we got today. The next part of the timeline goes to 2009. Now, get ready for this one.
Okay.
Because not only do they reveal another character that I think is going to be in this movie, I think this is Vera Farmiga's character. But just listen to this one. This says 2009, and the title is The Temple of the Moth.
Oh, yeah.
And so it says mythographic studies of Chinese temples leads monarch to the high altitude jungles of the Yunnan province in China. Dr. Emma Russell and her team follow a mysterious bioacoustic signature to a previously undiscovered megalithic temple, within which lies a gigantic cocoon, and a quickening heartbeat is detected inside.
I
Oh,
wonder if they use those little mini gals too.
that's her character. That's her character. Okay.
So because on one of the casting sheets that they said, the name Emma was on there.
Okay.
And the description of people they're looking for matches Vera Farmiga's description.
Oh,
She's an amazing actress. So you're gonna love her. She's an amazing actress.
So now, again, I was like, oh shit, that's the big thing we're getting today. That was also small compared to what we get. So the next one is not that big. It says 2012, The Message in a Bottle, and this connects to the comic book that's out now. And it says that Houston Brooks, his son, sends him a message because Monarch returns to Skull Island in 1995. And apparently something very bad happens on the island.
Ooh, in 1995.
No, in 2012.
Oh, okay.
It happens in 95, but he gets the message in 2012.
Okay.
So that was that. Then they go right into 2014, and they talk about the Battle of San Francisco. And this is talking about Godzilla 2014.
Okay.
Right? This next one.
Okay.
This was the big one. This was the one that shocked the entire Godzilla community today. It was like, what do you mean? Why are you telling us this now? Here we go. 2016. Monster Zero. When Monarch discovers an extraordinary super species sealed beneath the Antarctic ice sheet, Dr. Vivian Graham leads the effort to build a covert containment and research facility around the dormant creature. Her classified field notes contain a mysterious footnote. The devil has 3 heads.
Oh man.
F me sideways.
What?
When I saw this I almost flipped out. I was like, are you kidding me? Already?
And they call it a Monster Zero, which I knew they were.
That shocked everybody. I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm so glad.
Oh.
So this movie's going to be unbelievable.
Damn.
So now here's the question that's everybody asking.
Okay.
Everybody's asking, excuse me, because I can't even speak because I'm so excited about this.
I know. Me too.
There was an entry in this timeline that talked about Monarch building a containment unit in Siberia.
Ooh.
What's in Siberia?
Kong.
Because it's not Ghidorah.
Kong.
No. He's on Skull Island.
Yeah.
What happened in Skull Island, you said?
Well, we don't know what happened there, but that's not, that's not in Siberia. So what's in Siberia?
What is it?
We don't know, because Rodan is apparently in the Isle de Mona, in the volcano. Mothra is in this Temple of the Moth. Ghidorah is in the Antarctic ice sheet. Godzilla's in the ocean. Kong's on Skull Island.
It's
the
Gigon.
Mutos are...
You don't think it's Gigon?
Who knows? There's something in Siberia, though, that they felt the need to put in this timeline.
Oh.
So the theory that's going around right now is that Legendary did not tell us the truth, and that they have access to more than these monsters.
Oh my God!
Now I don't want to say. I'm going to speculate here. I'm going to be provocative, and I'm going to speculate here. But Gamera came out of the ice. Maybe he's in Siberia.
But they didn't get the rights to him, did they?
No, but I'm just saying maybe they did. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I gotta tell you right now, if he pops up in that movie, I will lose it. I told you that. I that's the one thing I wanted to see since I was a kid. In fact, I think I even dreamed it when I was a kid. I actually thought it actually happened.
Right. So now, the Ghidorah one, Dr. Vivian Graham, she was the scientist in Godzilla 2014 with Dr. Serizawa. We know she's coming back for this movie, Godzilla 2.
Okay.
So I'm starting to get the idea that this movie, the plot may revolve around Monarch studying Mothra and Ghidorah. And Charles Dance's team accidentally releases them, trying to expose what they're doing.
Yeah, but I got a question for you, Chris, because it seems to me that this is too big for one movie.
It is, and I said that a while ago. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
So
is
could
that
this
they're
be
going to have
like
these three
Kong?
monsters.
Could it lead into Godzilla vs. Kong, and then they're in it?
Yes, that's what a lot of people were thinking, is that perhaps Ghidorah survives at the end of this movie. He's defeated, but he survives at the end of the movie, like he does in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, and he flies away, and then in the next movie, he's the one that stops Godzilla and Kong from fighting, and then they have to team up against him.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I think that before I was kind of against that idea, but now I'm starting to think.
Yeah, because they're not going to have a real winner, really.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
No way. I don't think so.
But they did the thing that I was hoping that they did in the version of this that I wrote. Mothra in a temple in a cocoon, and they find her, and that's exactly what they did. So.
That's great. That's great news for us.
Because I was saying, skip the larva phase. We don't need to see it. We don't need to see her as a larva first. Just go right into her adult form.
Yeah, exactly.
Could they set it up to where one of these three monsters just mentioned, but other than, of course, our three-headed buddy here, they saved the awakening for one of the other main monsters for the end?
Well, no, because I don't think they want to take away from King Kong.
No.
From what we've heard, from what we've heard, if the rumors are true, which I'm starting to believe them, because I thought Ghidorah was in Siberia in one of the last casts, but there was a person online that said, no, he's in the Antarctic before this came out. So now that that's confirmed, I'm starting to believe that these rumors, and if these rumors are true, all three of these monsters are apparently in this movie at one point at the same time.
I just,
with Godzilla.
You know what, I'm hoping that we get an announcement. I mean, we're not going to have it until Godzilla 2 comes out, probably, but that there's going to be an extended lineup of movies.
I think that's probably going to happen. Yeah, I do.
Mothra movie, Rodan movie, Godzilla 4.
Yeah, they introduced the monsters this, and then that way.
Yeah, and it'll be like a whole crazy showdown in 4.
Well, there's also another entry in the timeline that there's one that doesn't make sense. Huh?
Angers?
No. We've talked about it before. It was the Great Smog of London, where they're saying
the smog monster.
Well, no. But this is the thing. Wow. This is the thing. They said that the smog itself is not the monster. They said that the smog was caused by something with gigantic wings. But it's not Mothra, Rodan, or Ghidorah, apparently. If these origins are obviously, it's not Ghidorah.
Is it Titanosaurus?
It's probably not Mothra. He doesn't have wings.
Oh, no.
No,
that's right.
He has a tail. He has the fin tail. So I'm thinking either it's a new monster, or it's.
Is it Batra?
It could be, but I doubt they're going to put him in this.
I see that one more towards the southern, if not the southern half of the U.S., than maybe Central America or even Mexico. I don't know why, but I just picture that creature around in that area.
Yeah. I don't know. Originally, I thought maybe that was Mothra because they were saying maybe the smog itself were the things that come off of her wings, like the poison that comes off of her wings.
Well,
But if
who
she's
had
a
the
cocoon,
wings? It could be Destroyer, or could it be Mega Godzilla? What the hell's his name? Mega Godzilla. What is that new creature?
Zora,
Yeah, whatever.
he doesn't have wings.
Mega. No, the one that flies. Not Ghidorah.
Megalon?
No, Megasaurus. Mega. It was a movie from how do you say his name? They're going to put him in a black hole.
Oh, Megaguirus?
Thank you.
It could be.
Okay.
She's the only one that has giant wings that I can think of. I mean, other than Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah, but we know that unless Rodan has been active, and he just went back into the volcano for now. I mean, or maybe it was a previous Mothra that laid an egg, and this is the one that we see. But
it's not. It's Batra, or isn't it?
I don't know.
Batra's supposed to be related.
Batra's supposed to be like her brother, like her opposite side.
Right.
But I doubt that they're going to put him in there because that gets a little too weird with the whole connection there. I don't know though. It's an interesting thing to think about. I thought it was Mothra, but the fact that she's a cocoon, either this is another Mothra or it's another monster totally.
Another monster totally.
Yeah. So right now, the questions that people are asking are: what's in Siberia?
Right.
And who caused what caused the Great Smog of London? That's two monsters that we don't know about that are just kind of out there right now.
Yeah, I don't even know.
But we have concrete, or not origins, but whereabouts, I guess, for Rodan, Mothra, and Ghidorah.
Okay. Now, when are they going to wrap filming?
Apparently October. They're filming now. Apparently Principal will be done in October, and then they'll do reshoots.
Wow, isn't it?
It's a couple months.
That's a while. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got you know what's crazy about it though? This movie's probably going to be done way before the release date. They have all of next year to finish it.
That's good though. Maybe they're using it for another movie or something.
Yeah, honestly, I hope that they put as much time as they want into making this movie, so it's right. You know what I'm saying?
When do they film that? Next year. Right?
They have the director, so I'm assuming they're going to go into production next year.
They're not going to film them back to back, right?
They don't have to because it's two different directors.
Okay.
So, I mean, apparently, I think the script for Godzilla vs. Kong is done because they did that whole writer's room and everything. So, which, again, lends credence to the idea that they weren't only planning these two movies in there. A lot of people think they were planning way more.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 more. It would make sense to me. I would think. What about Miley Bobby Brown? Like, what does she do? Is she the daughter?
She's filming. She's been on set, apparently. She's the daughter of Kyle Chandler and Vera Farmiga's characters.
Okay.
And that's so I guess we know that her last name is possibly going to be something Russell, because Emma Russell, Dr. Emma Russell.
Right. And it's good.
If that's Vera Farmiga.
It doesn't interfere with the filming of Stranger Things Season 3, because she's going to be in that.
Right.
Well, yeah. So, should finish that and then they'll film that.
And we've got a release date for the second one.
Yeah, October, right? That's good.
21st or 22nd.
So while we're watching Season 2, they'll be filming Season 3. That's good. All right, so what is the next subject besides Godzilla? Or do you want to end this?
Did you want to talk about Spider-Man, you said?
The
box office?
No. We can talk about it. All right, so let me just get into my box office numbers. I want to go over Homecoming. And again, it's pretty early, all right? So we can't speculate too much, all right? Now, I do have to say that Monday's numbers were a lot lower than I expected, because I thought it was going to be 15 easy, but it was 12. But then again, it is a Monday, all right? According to them, it's a 58% drop, but Today we did 15 million, and it's a positive 23%. So it's up and down, up and down. We're gonna have to see what the hell's gonna happen here. Right now, we stand at the domestic number is 144 million, which, keep in mind, does not beat the production budget, nor does it beat the marketing, the domestic gross. Okay, so we still got time. Worldwide, it's 283, but I got to stress that it really has to do well domestically rather than foreign.
With coming out this Friday, it's going to cut real hard into their profits.
And I do want to say that you got to keep in mind too with the foreign numbers, they don't get the full foreign now. They get like less than, I think, half, right, Chris, or something? It's like a quarter or a percentage.
They get a certain percentage of what it is. Foreign
it's definitely
numbers,
not.
Yeah.
It's definitely not half like in here. It's less than half. So keep that in mind. So again, we'll see what happens. It is early in the starting gates. So that's what it is. It's at 283 as of July 11th numbers, okay? So we didn't even get Tuesday yet. So, well, we got Tuesday. We didn't get Wednesday, obviously. But, all right, so let's look at something else. I want to look at Wonder Woman while we're here. And again, Wonder Woman is just chilling in fourth place. All right, chilling. So 748 million. All right.
Just wait for that magic glass out to pull Spidey back.
I don't know, but they do. There are times that the movie jumps up during the week, and it's not going away. It's all right, but anyway, the Planet of the Apes is going to come out. I'm not sorry, not Planet of the Apes. War of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah. And they projected, I guess, to do really well. We said probably, what, 60 million opening or maybe more? Who knows? Any thoughts about it, Chris? Any projections?
I think it's going to do well. I think it's going to do well. The other two were really good, so, I mean, why not, you know?
Scott?
Same here. If it doesn't make 60, it's definitely going to make 50. I'm going to say about 58.
You never know.
I'm gonna say 50. I'm gonna say 58 just to be on the safe side. It's probably gonna wait until maybe the second week to get up to around to the 60 mark. But I'm gonna say 58 opening.
Now we got
58.
58. All right. I want to go on to another subject real quick. We got some really amazing news. Well, I think it's amazing. Joe Pesci is returning to acting to team up with Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's The Irishman, which is going to be about the Irish mob. I am ecstatic about that.
Oh, no. Is it going to be a comedy?
No, it's not going to be a comedy. I don't think it's going to be a comedy. Why would it be a comedy? Mobster movie. Right? It's a mobster movie, man. Come on.
I know, but still, something tells me.
No. All right, and Ryan Reynolds is being sought for Rainbow Six movie.
Oh, no. Another video game movie.
Yep. Castlevania producer wants to do Metroid. That is interesting. I like that because Metro was one of my favorites.
I played Metroid, the game, like the console game, or I think they had a arcade game on it. I can't remember. Yeah. I know I've played Metroid.
And I want to screen share something. We got our first picture for Walking Dead Season 8. And there you go. See that, guys?
Ooh, nice.
Daryl and Carol. So, there you go. Very happy about that. We do have to do more casts on it. I do feel that Fear the Walking Dead has done phenomenal in its third season. By far above average. Amazing. It's unbelievable. And we should be talking about it on the cast, hopefully. Chris, was there anything else?
I think there was a little bit of Star Wars stuff.
Okay. What's going on with that?
Oh yeah. It looks. This was kind of disappointing. But it looks like we're not gonna get a trailer for Episode 8 at D23.
Oh.
Apparently, we're gonna get behind the scenes footage, and that's about it.
Oh no! What happened?
Nothing happened. Apparently, this is their plan, and I'm assuming they're gonna do what they did with Episode 7, where they're going to release the trailer attached to something else. If you remember, Episode 7 had the trailer attached to that football game, and that got them like million plus views in like minutes.
Wow.
So I mean, I'm assuming they're going to do the same thing. Football season starts soon, so I think that they're going to do something there.
Well, their ratings have dropped. There's certain weird things going on in football.
So what sleeper hit they're going to connect it to then?
Yeah, I don't know what game, but
yeah,
they could do it. Any game, if they announce it, like if this is going to be attached to this.
Yeah, because I peeped it. I was watching a football game. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get the views. But I was a little disappointed because I was like, maybe they should release it at D23 and then release it like normal, but I see where they're coming from. It's just, if I was going to D23, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah. Okay. Was there anything else? Oh, no.
That was all I had.
Ridley Scott keeps talking.
Oh, no.
Smack. About, I guess he thinks he's doing the sequel, Chris. Oh, I lost Chris. No.
I guess Ridley Scott didn't like the fact that we were talking about it, so he took out the one guy.
I would drop out too. On that note, I think we should all drop out. We don't want Ridley Scott doing any more Alien movies. Oh, there's Chris. Okay.
One question, Chris: did Ridley Scott send a creature after you?
What happened?
The moment we talked about Ridley Scott,
we thought maybe Ridley Scott took you out.
The moment we talked about Ridley Scott and Alien, you were like out of there.
It's like, peace out.
No, I lost the connection for a moment, but
I was gonna drop out too. I was like, oh well, I guess nobody wants Ridley Scott to do movies. All right. How about that?
What were you saying? I heard Ridley Scott was talking about doing, and then I cut out.
Ridley Scott keeps. I guess he thinks that they're going to give him money to do another Alien, and he's talking more and more and more and more. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there reports that there's absolutely not going to be another Alien movie because they didn't make enough money, and he just keeps talking? Or
I don't remember reports saying that there definitely wouldn't be. I'd be surprised if it was the same amount of budget. I think he's going to get to make another one. I really do. But
yeah, obviously
I have
think
a feeling,
he is.
Well, I think they're going to cut the budget on him.
Months, though.
He's convinced from what these things are coming out. I guess he thinks that Blade Runner is done now because he's not really getting a buzz on that. Like if that wasn't even trending, I think when he's like, "Hey, there's going to be more Blade Runners," like quiet crickets.
My thing is this, right? If they're targeting the younger audience for Blade Runner, I hate to break it to him and the people that worked on it, and no offense to Blade Runner.
Right.
I don't think many young people watched that movie.
I saw it when I was a kid, and I mean, it was like one of those movies that was there, but to me it wasn't, oh my God, the greatest movie ever. I mean, not from my experience.
That was one of the ones I remember seeing on HBO. When
my dad liked it a lot. He would watch it. I was like, all right. In fact, I think I maybe seen it twice, or maybe I don't think I seen it over and over. To me, it wasn't my cup of tea there.
I saw it once, and I found it really difficult to sit through. I was intrigued with the story, but I mean everything else. I was just kind of like, okay.
It's like try sitting through Dune. I mean, that was fun when I was a kid, too. I'm like, oh, my God, how long is this movie? I was a kid. I was like, oh, God, I got to pee.
Yeah, I don't think Blade Runner's going to do as well as they're hoping.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a problem, to tell you the truth. All right, we're gonna come. I mean, we have enough time to do another one.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do real hobbies. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.